May the road rise to meet you. May the wind always be at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face, the rains fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. May God be with you and bless you. May you see your children's children. May you be poor in misfortune, rich in blessings. May you know nothing but happiness from this day forward. May the road rise to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the warm rays of sun fall upon your face. And may the hand of a friend always be near. May green be the grass you walk on. May blue be the skies above you. May pure be the joys that surround you. May true be the hearts that love you.
So now to my beautiful wife, Joy. So most grooms are worried, to be honest, that the bride's going to show up at the end of the aisle. I had this added worry that I built the car that was bringing her down to the aisle. So the idea that she arrived on time was certainly not only a feat for Joy, but also for myself. So I do take pride in that. So we've been together, nearly 12 years now. We actually met in the fine establishment that was the Tudor Tavern in Newton Arts. So many of you will know that was one of the top places to be in. Fine dining, candles lit everywhere, and you know what? You couldn't get a bottle of wine for under £100. But that's where we met each other. So it was. And to be honest, everyone, I haven't looked back since. We've had great years together. We've had great times out, and we've also travelled the world. So we have really enjoyed ourselves.
Finally, to my husband. Thanks for being you and making me so happy. Thank you for letting me rescue 2 cats when you only wanted one. Thanks for being my personal taxi driver, at-home chef, gardener, and sometimes even cleaner. Thanks for delving into the farming world. My dad often put David through his paces during the summers off university, picking vegetables standing on the harvester. He got the seal of approval when he was able to pack as many cauliflowers into boxes as quickly as Dad was cutting them.
Another big thank you I want to say is to David and Barbara for bringing Joy up, allowing her to spend so many happy times at the farm with the animals, and basically allowing Joy to thrive and develop not only into a beautiful lady she is today, but also allowing her to develop as a career. And I think the foundation was built on the family that you have raised. A lot of people have said to me, look, about time, but I always say, look, good things come to those who wait, and Joy had to wait at least 11 years until she got engaged, so she did. So look, I'd like to raise a toast, not only to my beautiful wife Joy, but to everyone in the room. So I really appreciate everyone coming along, friends, family, everyone, on both sides. It's really been a perfect day. So it has, so if you can stand and raise your glasses for that.
I was chatting to a friend about receiving flowers, and I said, Shep doesn't often buy me flowers. She said, how do you know he loves you then? I said, I know he loves me because he makes me eggs every morning. So Shep, thanks for cooking me eggs every morning. I hope you continue to do so until we're old and grey. So finally, I'd just like to raise a toast for growing old together. There we go. Cheers.
I wanted to say welcome, Joy, to the family. We've always found her to be, as people have said, very pleasant. She seems to be a great fit with David. They're like bread and butter or a knife and a fork. They seem to go together. Every time they're together, they're a wonderful fit. And I found a quote on the dreaded internet. Happy is the man who finds a true friend. Far happier is he who finds a true friend in his life.
You're very welcome indeed today. It's lovely to see you all for this wonderful, very happy occasion. I say a warm welcome. It is a very warm welcome today indeed. For the moment this morning, I thought, I wonder would Joy mind if I conducted the wedding in shorts and a t-shirt? But didn't quite have the nerve to go ahead with that. Thomas.
I, David William Thomas.
Now take you, Joy Alexandra.
Now take you, Joy Alexandra.
To be my wife.
To be my wife.
In the presence of God.
In the presence of God.
And before these witnesses.
And before these witnesses.
I promise and covenant.
I promise in covenant.
To be a loving.
To be a loving.
Faithful.
Faithful.
And loyal husband to you.
And loyal husband to you.
So long as we both shall live.
So long as we both shall live.
I, Joy Alexandra.
I, Joy Alexandra.
Now take you, David William Thomas.
Now take you, David William Thomas.
To be my husband.
To be my husband.
In the presence of God.
In the presence of God.
And before these witnesses.
And before these witnesses.
I promise and covenant.
I promise and covenant.
To be a loving.
To be a loving.
Faithful.
Faithful.
And loyal wife to you.
And loyal wife to you.
So long as we both shall live.
So long as we both shall live.
You said that loud and clear. You've picked a good one, David.
Thank you.
By this ancient sign, you take each other to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, as long as you both shall live. That's the job. David and Joy, since you've covenanted together in marriage and have declared your love for one another in the presence of God and before these witnesses, by the authority committed to me as a minister of the Church of Jesus Christ, I pronounce you to be husband and wife, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Those whom God has joined together, let no one separate. Amen. You may now kiss the bride.
just want to welcome everyone here and thank you very much for coming to celebrate this day with Joy and I. So normally I would welcome my new wife and I, but after 15 years of public speaking, Joy is going to welcome herself with her own speech shortly after. Yeah, so she is. Definitely. So look, what a day it's been. The weather's been brilliant. Maybe a bit too hot. Certainly far too hot in the church. I was going to say, be careful what you wish for. But last night I was speaking to a person with a bit of advice, and he said, you know what, it could be pissing. So you know what, why does it matter?
The first night Joy says you're going to meet Shep, I thought I should got another dog. But he's turned out to be some pup, I tell you. There's an old saying in our part of the world, before you consider the kitten, you should take a good look at the old cat first. David, it didn't work for me either.
Now, it would be amiss of me, as this is my chance, isn't it, not to mention some of the memories of wee David, as he was called, growing up. This is my chance to get back, isn't it? So initially David was not to be David. He was supposed to be maybe a James or a Robert, or even at one time there's the chance he was going to be a William. Okay, however, when Susan first seen him, she said, and this was when David was handed to her in the hospital, she said, he just looks like a wee David. So from that day forth, obviously I was bigger than he was, but it didn't matter. He became wee David. Everybody knew David as wee David. He was wee David.
Can I ask everybody to please stand and welcome the new Mr. and Mrs. Shepherd.
I have waffled on long enough, but just a final word of advice for David. Every pound in your pocket is now just worth 50p. Furthermore, you only have the limit. I would now like you to stand and join with me with a toast to the bride and groom.
So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Tom and I'm David's best man today. Now most of you won't know this, but David had originally asked another friend of ours, Peter Munn, to be his best man today, but Peter's disappeared off to the Cayman Islands. So this left David with a bit of a predicament. So after giving it some thought, David thought that it would be best to call up his funniest friend, see if he could do it, but unfortunately the funniest friend was also unavailable. Getting a bit flustered, David then thought, right, I'll call my smartest friend to see if he could do it, but lo and behold, the smartest friend couldn't do it either. So in a bit of a panic, David finally thought, right, I'll call my best looking friend, he's bound to be the man for the job. And after getting called by David 3 times in a row, I thought I'd put him out of his misery and agreed to do it.